Welcome to the Slop Temple. We pray this video helps.
You start by cutting to the essentials. Verify power and data. You're looking for loose cables first because most red lights mean insufficient power or an intermittent connection. Once done, reseat the SATA or USB cable and swap the cable to rule out a bad wire. Make sure the drive gets stable 5V/12V rails from the PSU or adapter. Unstable voltage can trigger the red LED. Note any blink pattern. It tells you whether it's power, thermal, or controller failure. Next, you validate the SSD's internal state and firmware. Boot into BIOS to see if the drive is recognized and whether SMART is exposed. That tells you if the controller is responding. Once you have detection, run a short and extended SMART test using the vendor's utility or SMARTTL to capture attributes and error logs. If the SSD shows firmware issues or known bugs, update firmware from the manufacturer while on stable power. A failed firmware flash can brick the drive, so take precautions. Finish by attempting controlled recovery steps before giving up. You can try a secure erase or the manufacturer's recovery tool to reset the controller and map out bad blocks. This sometimes clears error states that show as a red LED. Once done, test the SSD in a different enclosure or computer to exclude motherboard or driver faults. If the red light persists, gather SMART logs, firmware version, and photos, then contact support for RMA. That information speeds diagnosis and replacement.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.